So, hello. So, why are the habits hard to change? Well, I was going to use the example of drinking water, and we all say, yeah, we're gonna drink water, and it sounds easy. Like you commit to yourself, yes, I will drink more water every day, and yet somewhere along the line it doesn't quite happen. And much of it has to do with that it's so easy that you dismiss the simplicity of it all. And let me tell you a story now, because when I lived in Los Angeles, I did drink a lot of water every day. And it was a lot of part of it has to do, well, because it was hot and I was sweating a lot because that's the type of job I was doing. But a lot of it had to do with, I didn't drink water out of tap. I actually went and bought it. And so I had it had my attention, how much water I had left at home, and I brought every day to work, and I had it right in front of me all the time. So I tended to pay more attention to it. I drank it a lot, and now I'm back in Sweden, and the water out of the tap is really good, and so I no longer feel the need to actually buy it. And so it's so easy to go to the tap, fill up the water glass and drink it, yet I don't do it. Not as much as I used to. I do it, but not as much as I used to. And mainly because it's so easy. It's so accessible and it's so easy. So catching myself now, and because I drink gobbles of water when I wake up in the morning, but then throughout the day to keep it up, and catching myself doing it. I think I do, but when I look at it, I don't. Not as I wasn't, I should say. So then I'll go back to, well, let's make this more right in front of me type of deal. I could put a notepad on, but the notes are easily overlooked. In my case, because they happen to be long notes. So I brought out the bottle that I used initially. This was the bottle I brought to work every single day. I'd fill up and brought it, and that was always empty by the time I was done. Having that said, I worked only 5 hours a day, but every day, 7 days a week. And it works. The bottle is now standing on the table in front of me, and I see it, so I drink it a lot better. And even though the water is way more accessible, all I have to do is go to the tap and refill it. I do it when it's right in front of me, because then I'll remember. And also I'm connecting somewhere with that water bottle that reminds me of keep drinking, because that was my habit then. So, and that kind of go part into why it's so damn difficult. Well, I'll put it this way: a dispenser goes into the Salat Doctor dispenser, and because your habits really are you, who you are as a person. And when you try to change your habit, you're trying to change who you are at the time of the changing. And that might be harder than you think. Nothing wants to change. Nothing wants to change. So your body's gonna do what it can to keep at where it's at. So you're gonna have to push it over the edge. And that takes a bit of muscle, takes a bit of practice. In Dispenser, it explains it, your thoughts are energy, and what you're thinking about are the signals you're sending to your body. You know yourself when you're stressed, right? Your body tightens up or sweating even or whatever. And those are the chemicals you're sending to your body. So similar ways, everything like that, all kinds of thoughts, and you're sending the signals to your body. You know, when you see a lemon, and the idea of putting that lemon in your mouth will make you start salivate. It's like Pavlov's dogs, right? It's easy. So it's all done through what you're thinking about. So now you're changing that thought pattern, and your body is addicted to that. It's used to that you're stressing. It's used to you doing whatever it is you're trying to do or trying to change, or working on changing. And so when it's no longer getting that, it's gonna go, what? And it's gonna start craving that which it's used to. So it's not only mentally, it's physically too. And it's the habit of doing it. You're so imprinted into it, you're not even knowing you're doing it. You're grabbing the candy without even knowing you're putting the sweets in your mouth. So it's not just making up your mind and doing it, it's actually a little bit more to it. And I use the water bottle as an example. My cue to my brain is that green bottle it remembers, which was a positive thing and something that I want to get back to, because somewhere along the line I lost it. And the same way, the cueing can be positive or negative. So if the cueing is negative, you want to take that away. So that's what's holding you back. And knowing all that background should make it easier for you to move forward and make that change. Well, it'll still be hard, but at least you know why, and then you can grit your way through it. And another mistake that a lot of people often do, they think it's easy. Drink more water, yeah, right? It isn't. So don't neglect the simplicity of the new habit you're imprinting. It's no more easier than changing your diet. So it's just, and then eventually you will become the, say, 21-day change your diet, to change your habit. Maybe not, that could change. That varies a lot. Some people change their habits in a day. Some people take a year to change that habit. But once you do, you become this new person. And you no longer crave the candy, for example. So, which is why, how much of this do you think is in your childhood? What were your habits? How powerful is that, right? What is in your very initially go. So, anyways, that's all I wanted to tell today. So, drink up. And if you want to know more, then by all means, I wrote about a lot on the blog in more details, and connect with me and we can talk about it. So, I'll see you in the next video, and I'm wishing you an incredibly amazing day. How's that? Ciao. Yeah, if I can get this.